here we go. Hey there, Cameron. It's Andy here at Rockstars. This week we worked on a few new things. First is the chromatic scale. That's when you are either ascending or descending the instrument by half steps. So let's start at the lowest note of the piano. And then you go to the very next note, which is a black key, B flat, on this piano. Then the very next one. And as you can see, you can make your way up the piano by half steps, and it sounds kind of like this. And I got all the way up to middle C. So as you're ascending, that is known as sharping the instrument. So if we were to start on C and go to the very next black note, that would be a C sharp. Now as we go, we're going to start up high and we're going to descend. Now, as you descend, let's go from C to E, so we're on E now. If we want to descend to the very next black key, that's going to be an E flat. So E going down is an E flat. Now, that same E flat is also a D sharp, because when we go to the D, when we go up a half step, it's the same note, and it's a D sharp. We're sharping it. Okay, so now that we have flats and sharps down, we learned the blues scale, which has an E flat, F sharp, and B flat in it, and it sounds like this. So those notes are C, E flat, F, F sharp, G, B flat, and then we're going to end on high C. Now, there's a lot of notes I said there, so take it slow and try to get each note kind of, once you get the first two notes, C and E flat, then we'll add one, C, E flat, F, and play those. And when you got that, we'll add F sharp, C, E flat, F, F sharp. Then we're going to add the G, C, E flat, F, F sharp, G. Then we're going to add the B flat. And the C. Now, this week I want you to play that, and I'm not going to give you a specific fingering. I just want you to play around with the notes with whatever fingers you like, because that's the spirit of the blues. Kind of use whatever finger feels most natural. So this week, play around with the blues scale, because eventually we're going to play the left hand, play the blues scale, jam around, which would be really cool. Okay, we have reading book pages, which are 47, 48, 49. It looks like on 47, we have 3 beats per measure, which is a 3/4 time signature, which sounds like a waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, which can be a rock beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 is more of a waltz beat. You can imagine people in big gowns dancing. Okay, let's see, 47, we're adding a new note. We're adding an A, which is the top line of the bass clef. 49 looks pretty standard. We're just using an A. 50, 51, we're adding a G to the left hand. So 50, 51, come see the parade. We have a middle C, B, A, and G now. Will be in our toolbox of notes. 8 days a week, we have our right hand for the first line. Now what we can notice is that the second line is the exact same as the first, so you luck out. So you already did, half the song down. The third and fourth line, we're going to now play the right hand. It goes from F, A to F, G to D, A to F, G to D. That's hold me, la la, hold me, love me. Those are the notes in the melody. And the fourth line is pretty much the same as the first and the second. A, G, F, G, G, D. 8 days a week, and that's 3 B flats. The last 2 measures are B flat, B flat, B flat, A, G, F. Our left hand, real quick, we're going to notice for the first, so now that we know the first 2 lines are the same, we know that the left hand is going to be the same for both. So once we learned the first line, we can play through the second one as well. The first line starts with an F with your fourth finger in your left hand. Now what we notice is each measure has an F in it. So now all we have to do is add the note on top of F. So the first measure we have an F. The second measure we have an F and a G. The third measure we have an F and a B flat. And the fourth measure we have an F. So getting that pattern down, F, F with a G, F with a B flat, back to an F. And then you have half the song on the left hand. I'll play it so you can hear what it sounds like hands together.